time, space, reality. It's more than a linear path. It's a prism of endless possibility, where a single choice can branch out into infinite realities, creating alternate worlds from the ones you know. I am the Watcher. I am your guide through these vast new realities. Follow me and ponder the question, what if?
What if Mahadev did not drink the Halahal Vish from the Samudra Manthan?
The celestial Samudra Manthan, churning of the ocean, was at its peak. Devas and Asuras, driven by their own ambitions, worked tirelessly to extract the treasures hidden within the depths of the Kshirasagara, ocean of milk. The serpent Vasuki, wrapped around Mount Mandara, writhed and hissed as the mountain churned the waters, spewing foam and power. Among the many marvels emerging from the depths, the Kamadhenu cow, the Kalpavriksha tree, Lakshmi Devi herself, there came a moment of terror. The ocean began to darken, an ominous shadow spreading across its surface. From the depths emerged Halahala Vish, the most potent poison ever to exist. Its fumes alone were deadly, curling upwards and scorching the sky. The earth trembled, rivers boiled. The Devas and Asuras alike recoiled in horror. This poison had the power to annihilate not just those present, but the very fabric of creation itself. Shiva must consume it, said Vishnu, his serene voice steady amidst the chaos. Only his power can neutralize its effects. All eyes turned to Mount Kailash, where Mahadev sat in deep meditation. But what if, in this moment, Shiva chose a different path? What if, instead of drinking the poison, he allowed the cosmos to face the consequences? The refusal. Shiva appeared amidst the chaos, his presence bringing both hope and dread. The Devas and Asuras pleaded for his intervention. Mahadev, his blue throat shimmering like twilight, regarded the swirling poison thoughtfully. Why should I take on the burden of every cosmic imbalance? He said, his voice a rumble that echoed across the universe. This poison is a manifestation of greed, ambition, and imbalance caused by the very beings who now call upon me. The Devas exchanged uneasy glances, while the Asuras bristled at the accusation. But Shiva remained unmoved. The poison unleashed. As Mahadev turned and walked away, the Halahala began to spread, its noxious fumes spiraling outward. The skies darkened, and a cold dread gripped the hearts of all beings. Rivers turned to sludge, plants withered, and the air became thick with despair. Vishnu stepped forward, his visage calm but concerned. If you will not drink it, then we must contain it. Creation cannot bear its weight. But containment was easier said than done. The poison was no ordinary substance. It was a force that corrupted whatever it touched. The Devas and Asuras attempted to channel it into a vessel, but the vessel cracked. They tried to bury it, but the earth rejected it, spewing it back into the air. The rise of chaos. The Halahala seeped into the world, mutating life itself. Beasts became monstrous, turning on their kin. Rivers became black and venomous, killing all who drank from them. The air was thick with fear, and even the gods began to feel its effects. Humanity, once protected by divine intervention, was now left to fend for itself. Villages turned into war zones as paranoia spread. The Asuras, seeing an opportunity in the chaos, began to gather strength, their ambitions unchecked. Even the heavens weren't spared. The poison's fumes reached Swarga, corrupting the gardens of Indra. The Apsaras wilted, their beauty fading, and the celestial waters of the Ganga turned murky. A new hope. Realizing the destruction they had unleashed, the Devas and Asuras sought answers beyond Shiva. Brahma, the creator, meditated for eons to devise a solution, while Vishnu took on his Kurma, tortoise form, once more to stabilize the realms. It was Devi Parvati who finally stepped forward. Angered by the devastation, she took on her Kali form, her fury shaking the cosmos. "If Shiva will not act, then I shall," she declared. Kali danced into the heart of the poison, her fierce steps creating tremors that shattered the mountains. She absorbed the Halahala into herself, her form growing dark and terrifying. But even she could not fully neutralize it. The poison began to corrupt her, threatening to transform her into something uncontrollable. Shiva's return. Seeing Parvati's struggle, Shiva finally relented. He appeared before her, his presence calming her rage. "You have shown the world what it means to face the consequences of imbalance," he said. "But now I must act. Not for them, but for you." Shiva took the poison from her, not by drinking it, but by transforming it. He called upon his power as the ultimate yogi and created a cosmic dance, the Tandava. Each movement of his dance absorbed the poison's energy, dispersing it into the cosmos as harmless stardust. The aftermath. The world began to heal, but the lesson was not forgotten. The Devas and Asuras were reminded of the weight of their actions and the fragility of creation. Humanity, having witnessed the brink of annihilation, began to cherish balance and harmony, revering Shiva not just as a savior but as a guide. And though Shiva chose not to drink the poison, his actions showed that solutions do not always come through sacrifice. They can also come through transformation and understanding. Thus, the universe was saved, not through Mahadev's consumption of Halahala, but through his refusal to bear the burden alone, forcing all beings to face their own roles in maintaining balance.